Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Rupy and I am a lover of all things makeup, as you can probably tell, and all things blush, especially eyeshadow and blush. Could you tell? I don't think you could tell. Anyways, I hope that you guys are all doing well today. Today we're going to talk about the new Moonspell palette. So this is the Moonspell 2.0. I've actually taken her out of her casing because, as you can see, I've already dipped into it. It's on my eyes right now. I will show you how to get this look in just a moment. So here is what the palette looks like. This is the sleeve. I always keep these because, guys, how amazing. I do have the first Moonspell palette. I bought it last Black Friday, got it on a great deal, and I just had to buy her. I really tried talking myself out of this one because the only reason I really wanted it is because it was Moonspell 2.0 and because the packaging looks like this. Like, I am not joking you when I say I bought this solely because of the packaging. But also, I do love me a good red and purple color story. I just think that's so cute. Don't you think she's cute? Look at her. Look at her. Ugh. That is a cute color story if you ever were to say, okay, like, look at that shade, look at that shade, look at that red. Oh my god, I love that red. So this palette actually retails for $48 US, the same as the Moonspell Volume 1. Moonspell Volume 1 unfortunately is discontinued now. It was a limited edition palette, as is this one. So if you do choose to get this palette, you're gonna have to get it soon because once it's gone, it's gone. And that's kind of sad because she's so beautiful. Yeah, so I mean, I love that Manny decided to create one, but it's so sad that, you know, she's limited edition. So just to tell you a little bit about it, the difference between this one and the Volume 1. Volume 1 was made in the USA, right? Yeah, this was made in the USA. This one, however, is made in the PRC. And the reason for that was because this is only a 15 shade palette. This one has 20. And in order to give us more shades, but to keep the price the same, Manny decided to go to the PRC for the formula. I'm totally okay with that because I have plenty of palettes that are made in the PRC that I absolutely love. So I have no issue with that at all. Also to note, this is cruelty free and the shelf life on this palette is 24 months. For me, that's like 10 years because I will keep using it. I don't care. I will. But yeah, you can also use a code to get 10% off. I believe it is Lunar Fam if it still works. I will leave it in my description bar down below for you guys so that you can get that 10% off, as well as the links to this palette. But yeah, let's just get right into the swatches and then I'll show you how to get this eye look and we'll come back for my final thoughts. Alright, so you're probably thinking, girl, you look crazy. What's going on with your blush? Well, I mean, I used a blush that I thought would go well with this color story, and I feel like I know I'm going to use reds, so that's just what we're going to do. Also, okay, so before we even start, I just want to like talk about this highlight. So it's actually from Manny's. Like, can you look at this packaging? Like, look at that package. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. I love it. It is in the shade Jupiter, so it is quite deep and I didn't think it was going to work on me, but I kind of put it on and then I mixed my blush into it and I think it just gives me a really nice gloss. And now I kind of want this in a lighter shade because it's so pretty. And I thought it was going to be super sparkly, but you guys, oh my god, this formula looks so good on, and it just kind of looks like an ombre blush. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, I primed my eyelids with the Smashbox eyeshadow primer. This is a new one I've been trying. So far, I like it, but I still think I prefer my Urban Decay to it. So I don't know. We're gonna play with it anyways. All right, I'm gonna use this lovely little synthetic brush that I have from Amazon. And I think that I want to go in with, I think I want to start with this shade here, Willow. I love Willow from Buffy. I love Buffy so much. I love that he names all of his shadows after witches. So I don't know if this is gonna be a mistake. Let's just, we're just gonna breathe and we're just gonna go with it. So I'm gonna put this in like my inner crease area. Whew, that's red. I hope this doesn't turn pink. I know when Kara used it, it stayed red, which is what I was really impressed by, because it's really hard to get a red shadow to stay red. It almost always will pull pink. But also, Kara is a lot more fair than I am, so maybe I just have too much undertone and that's what does it. Guys, it's late. I had Indian food for dinner, and I'm just gonna say I'm really uneasy right now. Like, I don't even know how I'm actually doing this. Cool. I'm just gonna use a different brush and kind of blend that. I am gonna take a little bit of this shade here, Cameron. It's like a coral pink shade. I'm just going in with that brush that I just used to kind of blend that, and I want to pull that just down here into the inner corner. This could quite possibly be a mistake. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Going back in with Willow. So we're looking kind of crazy. Just a little crazy. I've just repeated on the other eye what I did on this eye. And next, I am nervous. I don't even know what to, what to do. I'm gonna use this brush from Nabla. It's kind of like a shader, kind of flattened blending brush-ish type of thing. I am gonna go in with the shade Hilda, which is this one here. It's kind of a brighter purple shade. We're gonna try that out. They are quite kick-up-y, but I do remember this being a problem. Not a problem, I should say, but it was a thing also with the first Moonspell palette. I feel like I've done a look like this before, but we're just gonna put that where the red is. I feel like it's kind of just blending into that red. Okay, maybe it's turning out a little more purple. Okay, and now that I have that color on, I'm gonna go in with the shade Macy, which is this deep purple. Same brush that I just used for the other purple. And I'm gonna stamp this starting on the outer corner. And I'm just gonna kind of bring it up into that purple. And just with small kind of motions, just pushing back and forth, I'm just gonna try and blend that. Okay, so that is what we've got going on so far. It's a little bit crazy, just a little bit. I am gonna take one of these types of like flat brushes like this, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of that dark purple Macy shade right on the edge of it, tap off any excess, and I just want to take that right along my lash line. And I just want to do it about a little bit more than halfway. Okay, and now I'm just going to take the Willow shade, which was the bright red, and I just want to kind of buff that over this. All right, so for the empty space on our lid, we're actually gonna go in with a little bit of the NYX glitter primer or glitter glue, and I'm just gonna dab a little dot on each eye and kind of cover that area. Okay, now using that same brush, I'm gonna go into this shade here called Louise, this deep purple. And we're gonna press this on just right there to kind of blend that dark purple to the empty space. Just like that. And now using the back side of that same brush, we're gonna go into the shade here, Luna, which is kind of like duochrome-y looking and kind of flaky. I'm excited to try this shade out. I feel like we're gonna end up with a little bit of fallout. It is definitely more topper-like, so it might even work well over other shadows, but I'm kind of liking how that looks. I'm just dragging some of those sparkles over onto that dark purple. Oh, that's so beautiful. I'm just gonna repeat the same thing on my other eye. Okay, and now for the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with this shade here, which is called Agatha. Just gonna swirl my brush in there, and then I am gonna spray it. And we're just gonna pop this into our inner corner. I feel like this shade is a little bit difficult to pick up, and I just want to take it up just a notch and also bring it down just to kind of brighten that inner corner. All right, so just in case you're wondering, for bronzer, I used this bronzer here. This is from the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm face palette in Lightgasm, so that's the one that I have. And then for my blush, I've already shown you the highlighter, which was from Lunar Beauty, but for my blush, I did use the Jacqueline Rouge Romance palette. I have the warm one, and the shade that I used is this kind of red tone here called Ever After. I just thought with the red eyeshadow that was gonna pair really, really well. So next I just wanna pop off camera. I'm gonna do my lashes, I'm gonna do my brows, and I'm gonna look for a lip to wear with this beautiful eye look, and I will be right back to share my thoughts with you guys. All right, you guys, so far, I mean, I've only done one eye look. I absolutely love this eye look. I love it, I love it. It's so, so pretty. I used to play a lot with color like this last year, and I kind of stopped, and now I'm kind of like back into it. So, I mean, she's cute. I really like it though. Am I happy I picked it up? Yes, only because I know that if I didn't grab this one because it is limited edition, I probably would have been a little bit sad about it, because trust me, I do love reds and purples together. This is kind of what I want Kaleidos to do with their new Apple Lunch. Like, I feel like it would be such a beautiful little palette. I just can't, I can't. It's so pretty. Like, I feel like I just like painted on, like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. I love how this whole eye look looks. This Luna shade, you guys, is gonna look amazing with everything. It's just gonna look so good with everything. I know some of the shimmers in here aren't very exciting, you know, like some of these ones, this one, this one, this one. They're not the most metallic. As is the case with the original Moonspell palette, the shimmers in here, actually some of them weren't too bad. Like, this one's really cool, but these ones weren't so bad. But some of them do look a little bit, you know, on the plain side. But I don't know, there's just something about this red purple. Sorry, my Indian food is just not digesting right now, you guys. But yeah, I can't stop staring at my eyes. I cannot. I hope that I didn't damage that. I hit my Moonspell baby on my tripod. She's fine. She's fine. She's good. She's just gonna join her big sister now for a little nap. No, I think that this is absolutely stunning. Oh my god, if Manny sees my video, I am gonna die. I'm gonna die because I think it'll be amazing. And I just realized I did not put anything on my brow bone. I mean, well, yeah, I didn't put anything on my brow bone, but I forgot to gel down my brows. So let's just quickly do that because otherwise we're gonna look like a hot mess. And that is not something that I want to look like right now because I feel freaking fantastic. Also, on that note, we don't have anything in our brow bone, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of Agatha on a kind of flat shader brush, and let's just kind of pop that right there. She's beautiful. It's a very pretty, just kind of like iridescent shade, but I feel like it would look amazing over so many shadows. Like, do you see? Oh, ooh, I can't. That's stunning. Or as Maddie would say, gorga. It is, I don't even know what that means. Like, is that an actual word? I don't even know. I did pop some silver liner in my lower lash line just to kind of open up the eyes because it was kind of dark and I don't want to close off my eyes completely because I don't like them to look small. I want big doll eyes, and so that is kind of what I went with. As for everything else that's on my face, I will list it down below in the description bar. I did put this lip on. This is from the Desi and Katie collection with a dose of colors. This is kind of old, but like mine's only from last year because I bought it I don't know, I think I want to say like either late summer or around Black Friday. I can't remember now, but this is my main. So yeah, I love that lip with this eye combo. I thought about doing red, but it might be a bit much, so we're just gonna tone it down. Now, do I think that the palette is worth the price itself? I mean, you're gonna have to be the judge of that, but to me, yes. To me, yes. Also, I should note that I live in Canada, and so when it shipped to me, it did ship via UPS and they did charge me duties. So the palette itself was $48 US. Shipping was $22 US. I know that's like crazy, but what the heck. I also used a code LUNARFAM. I will write that down here or put it in the description bar or whatever. So I think you can get like 10% off, I want to say. Anyways, you can get 10% off, and then shipping in the US should be cheaper, but they did charge me $16.97 in duties, but I got it in 3 days, so I'm kind of like, it's fine. Did I pay almost $100 for this? Yeah, but I love you, Maddie. I hope you appreciate this. No, I really do like it. I think you can get some really cute summery looks with these and some really cool fall looks as well. Will I say that it's like a really spoopy palette? No, I don't think it is, but if you like purples, because this palette leans so heavily on purple, I will say that you would really enjoy this. I feel like I didn't really have trouble blending the purples. I mean, they look really good on the eyes. You can still kind of tell that it's purple. It doesn't really look black or something else, so I really like that. I like that the red is really red and not pink, because that is an issue that I have with a lot of shadows. So for the way that the mattes pay off, I think it's beautiful, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mattes. So this is a 20 shadow palette. That means you get 9 shimmers, but for 11 mattes, I think his mattes are actually really nice. Did I notice a major difference in the formula since the first palette? I feel like not really. I feel like the mattes had the same amount of kick up. And the shimmer, I will say, I think the shimmers in this one are a little lackluster compared to the ones in the other palette. I used probably the two most, you know, in your face ones, but like for the shade Zelda, I mean, I did use Louise, but the shade Zelda and Grams, these two, like if you can see, those are very like satin shades. I will say for those, they're not the most exciting shimmer. So if you're expecting something really exciting, you're not going to get it except for maybe 2 to 3 of the shades. Luna and Agatha are probably the most special. And then I will say, like, no, see, I feel like Mildred's not that. See, like Mildred and Myrtle are just very, I don't know, you know. I'm not saying that they're bad. I feel like they might look better on the eyes. Who knows? With glitter glue, they can really amp up, but I do think that that's different. The one thing I will say I will commend him on is that he was able to turn this into a 20-pan palette and still give it to us for the same price. I know that the formula is obviously a lot cheaper in China, but I'm okay with that. I don't mind, you know, the formula is from China, so that is not a problem for me. Also, I do like that the pan sizes were not sacrificed. So, I mean, together, you know, these two would make a really cute color story together. Those teals and the greens with the purples and reds on this one would look amazing, I feel like. So, yeah. Do I think it's worth it? To me, yes. I'm so happy I have it because I love the first one. And if anything, this is a collector's item for me. I'm just gonna be real about it. I bought this because of the packaging. I am a sucker. Call me one if you wish to do so, but that is what it is. Anyways, that is all for this video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this look. I hope that you enjoyed whatever this review is. It's not really a review because I've been suffering my post-dinner blues because I'm seriously, I'm so, like, I'm sweating right now, guys. It's hot. It's hot. Anyways, I need to go wash off my face, unfortunately, and get to bed soon because it's 10 o'clock and yeah, I have work tomorrow, so that's fun. But I'm gonna try to edit this for you guys and get it up ASAP. Did any of you guys pick this palette up? Let me know in the comments down below. What are your thoughts about it? Did you completely hate it? Do you love it? Are you thinking about picking it up? Like, what's your feeling around it? Because I feel like everyone was very one-sided or the other about this palette. Either people loved it or hated it. And I feel like I was kind of in the middle for a very long time, but I kind of love it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way out. And if you didn't, you can always hit the thumbs down. It's totally okay with me. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because I want you here. I want you to hang out. I want you to stay. And I think that we would have a lot of fun. So I will see you guys in the next one, hopefully tomorrow, if I can get my, you know, my little poo-poos together and film for you guys. I do have a lot of eyeshadow palette reviews coming, so unfortunately that's going to be kind of the focus for the next little while. I'm going to try to throw in some different content there. Let me know if there's anything in particular that you would love to see. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, please stay safe, be healthy, and be kind. Bye!